Life is a winding road.
Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you 3 different recipes that are great for game day. You can use these obviously for... This video is also part of a collaboration that is hosted by Tiffany from Small Town 6. So I will have her channel as well as the playlist linked in the description box for you to check it out after you're done watching my video. So the very first recipe that I'm going to be making is armadillo eggs. And for that you will need some jalapenos, and I already cleaned up some of them. I will show you how I did it. I left one out. Then you will need about, if you're doing a pound of meat, about 8 ounces of cream cheese, about a pound of sausage. I do have 2 pounds here. I am not using sausage. I am just using ground pork, and I will be adding seasoning myself, but you could use a sausage if that's sausage meat, if that's what you would like. And then you can go either Italian sausage, chorizo, it's up to you, the flavor. And for the cream cheese seasoning, you will need some chili powder and some garlic and salt and pepper. And I will also going to be adding garlic, salt and pepper into my meat. And then you're gonna need some bacon to wrap up your eggs. I have also oiled my stone, so that way I will be baking them in the oven. You can also smoke them in your smoker or make them on the grill. It is very cold outside here. There's a ton of snow, so we won't be doing anything outside. So we will be making them in the oven. So we're going to get started assembling these. So to get the seeds out, I tried several different ways. I actually have a seed remover for peppers, but it was a little bit too big for these. Maybe it would work for like bell peppers. But I used a tomato corer to pull things out and a small paring knife. So once all of them were emptied, I prepared my filling by adding garlic, some chili powder. Then I also added all that to the cream cheese and mixed it well so it's all combined.
No telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights. Won't stop for traffic lights.
And I also got my meat ready. I added some salt and pepper, and don't forget to add salt and pepper to your cream cheese mixture. And like I mentioned, if you are already using prepared sausage, you won't have to season your ground meat. You can just use that, and it's already pre-seasoned. I was just using ground pork, so I ended up adding some salt, pepper, and some garlic powder to it, just for some flavor. So once all my mixture was done and my meat was prepared, I filled up my jalapeno peppers fully with cream cheese. Just pushed all that filling in as far as it goes and stuff it as much as you can. And then once that was done, I wrapped it up with a meat and then wrapped it with bacon.
We'll never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
To get the meat ready for the jalapeno, I flattened it up into a pancake pretty much, and then just wrapped it almost like I would wrap a burrito.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, We get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
So I think I had about 2 pounds of meat, and I think there were 7 large jalapeno poppers, and it took about a package and a quarter of bacon to wrap it. I did about 3 per one armadillo egg.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
So these are all ready to go. They are quite large, and I'm okay with that. If you want them to be smaller, then I would suggest using smaller peppers, but then you might have a little bit of a hard time stuffing them. So, but these are good for sharing anyways. So they're gonna go in an oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, making sure that the meat on the inside is cooked, so depending on your oven. So here it is all done. You could eat it as is or even add some barbecue sauce on it. I made a mixture of sriracha and honey and dipped that in. For my next recipe, I am going to be making cauliflower wings, and I'm going to be making them in an air fryer. And for this recipe, you will need a head of cauliflower, which I cut up into little cauliflower florets. About half a cup of flour and about 3/4 cup of milk. Now you can use any flour you want. It can be brown rice flour. This could be almond milk if that's what you want to make it gluten-free, you could. And then for seasoning, I am going to use some garlic powder, cayenne pepper, onion powder, cumin, paprika, salt and pepper. And I'm going to get all the seasoning into my flour, add the milk, and then coat the cauliflower with it. So I am going to get my batter ready for the cauliflower, and I'm adding some garlic to the flour as well as some onion powder, some paprika, some cumin, and some salt and pepper. I'm going to mix all that up and add it all to the cauliflower and toss it. I'm also adding milk as well and creating almost like paste.
Even if the sky is falling down.
So here's what it looks like all tossed in and mixed up. And now it's time to add them to the air fryer. And I had, you can spray your air fryer. I just used my brush with some olive oil on it and brushed the air fryer just so it doesn't stick. And then you put it at 390 for, I think it was about 25 minutes. And every minute or so, I would go in there and toss it. Once the cauliflower was cooked in an air fryer, which took about 25 minutes, I just added some red hot buffalo wing sauce and just tossed it around, coated it so it's ready to go. For the last recipe, I am going to be making dill pickle chips, but they're gonna be cheese and pickle chips. There's not gonna be any grain in it or corn or anything like that. This was a TikTok inspired recipe, and for this you will need muffin pans. I had oiled mine. I just used a little brush and olive oil. You can also spray them. And then some shredded cheese, any choice of cheese you want. And pickles, if you're doing low carb, make sure they're not bread and butter or sweet pickles. I am doing garlic pickles, and I bought pre-sliced ones because I need them to be sliced, but you could also slice them yourself. So I'm going to start assembling this, and then once you assemble them, they go in the oven until the cheese is crispy. For this, I'm adding cheese first, then I'm adding a slice of pickle, and then I'm covering the whole thing with cheese again.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah, the sky is falling down.
So these are done. I took them out and then just gonna let them stop bubbling. This did take a little while to cook. I'm hoping that once the bubbling is done that it will become all solid. Here they are. We do like our cheese burnt a little bit, but the flavor was really, really good. Well, I hope you had enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out Tiffany's channel as well as the playlist link down below. And if you're stopping by my channel for the very first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you don't miss out any of my future uploads. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you all so much for watching.
Down.